guys, it's Leena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the weekly reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from 16th till the 22nd of May. Guys, please remember these are general reading, times fluid, and energies can be reversed. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. If you're here for the first time, welcome aboard. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been kind enough to come back, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel. It means a lot and it matters and it makes a difference. So for everything, I'm truly grateful. Two more shuffles I hear, Virgo, after this, and we would be ready. We'll be looking into the challenge that might present itself this week, the advice from the universe, and the outcome if the advice is followed. We will of course clarify the energies that pop out and wrap up the reading with an oracle guidance message. This time around we are using the Greek mythology oracle deck. The challenge for my Virgos that might present itself, Spirit. Two of Cups, some hiccups in relationships I hear. This is general, so it could be any kind of relationship. I feel romantic, but it could also be professional. It could be something to do with your own self, that you are kind of torn in between of some emotion or some kind of decision, and you cannot kind of come to a common ground. What is the advice for the challenge that has presented itself to us? What's the advice, Spirit, for my Virgos? King of Cups. Wonderful. Go within and connect with yourself. Connect with your heart chakra. Be open. Be vulnerable. It's okay. If this is what I'm feeling it is, I'm actually getting pulled towards a romantic connection. It's okay to tell people how you truly feel. There's no reason for you to hold back how someone's action has made you feel. It's okay to be vulnerable. There is a sense of why should I? Because if you don't, then how exactly would you be able to resolve an issue in a relationship that's deep and meaningful? You need to have that level of trust that if I am being vulnerable, my partner would not be hurting me, but will be listening to me. And it goes both ways. Are you making your partner feel that he or she can trust you? It needs to be both ways. And if we do that, if we talk our heart out and kind of try and work it out with egos left on the shelf and just have a heart-to-heart chat, what would be the possible outcome, Spirit? What's the possible outcome? Okay. Focus on how... Okay, this wants to come out too. Yeah. This is working through Page of Pentacles here. This is new ways of working through things. There could be a child involved, by the way, I hear. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. This is working through your sense of insecurity, focusing on why I feel how I feel, or am I making my partner feel and that is getting mirrored, or it's vice versa. Sitting and doing the introspection that is much needed for this relationship, I feel. Yeah. This is really, letting the egos on the side, because it seems like because we are having some sort of ego clash, we are unable to have this harmony, and that is leaving both sides feel hurt and both sides feeling like, being left out in the cold. Both sides feeling insecure in some ways. Two of Cups standing in the Page of Swords. I am really feeling there is someone wherein child is involved, and in some ways the child could be not directly but indirectly a passive reason for this clash that you guys are having. I see Nine of Cups and Page of Swords in the reverse. There could be a couple who is having fights over how they are going about parenting, because seems like you guys truly wanted to be parents. You have 9 of cups here, but now you're doubting as to whether you guys took a right call or not, because both of you guys did not discuss as to what kind of approach would you take or would you want to have when it comes to you guys being parents. Parenting is not easy, to say the least. I'm myself a single mother. I know the challenges. So for those who are having these clashes because of a child, sit, talk, and talk without blaming each other. You both have different childhood, different experiences, different set of parents. So you guys need to come to a midpoint wherein you do not talk in a derogatory manner as to, oh, your mom, blah, blah, blah. Now you guys are parents, and let us not pull in the past, but let us focus on the future. And I tell you this, I hear this very clearly. Your kids are freaking smart. They are making you fight among each other while they are having a gala time. Kids are super smart. They know how to go about this. So yeah, for the parents that I'm connecting to, there are a few there who are coming back. To those who are just in a relationship, seems like we are kind of lacking a sense of clarity as to what exactly we want. What exactly we want out of this relationship. How do you want it to move forward? There seems to be one ahead of the other as to how you feel and where you want to take that relationship. Someone wants to go up the ladder before the other person is ready, and we have not spoken about this, and that is the reason why we feel how we feel. That is the reason the insecurities are coming in. That is the reason why we feel, not as much loved as we would want to feel. And the love is very much there. The love is in the picture very much, but we are not able to feel it. King of Cups as the advice. Look at this. Yes. I'm told there's more, and there's quite a bit already that we have. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Anything from here? Yes. 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 Okay. Cool. Wow, look at that. That's quite a bit of advice here. I feel like I'm doing some relationship counseling. Look at this. You're holding on to burdens in your heart. You're holding on to ego. You're holding on to how the other person made you feel without talking about it. Listen, the King of Cups can isolate himself or has a very good grip over the emotions and does not show how he truly feels within. We just need to open that up, and we really need to talk from the heart, have a heart-to-heart conversation as to what has been so burdensome that you've been holding on to. If you want to get out of this feeling stuck and being double-minded about the relationship, because some of you have started thinking about it as to, is this truly what we want? Because you have started feeling a bit suffocated, I hear, for some people. And if you want to move further, look, I see 9 of Swords again. This is more like that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords feeling, wherein there is no clarity. We are in our head. We are feeling stuck. We do not know how to go about it because the emotions are running high. And for us to address this, for us to get that stability, we see the Knight of Wands, that passion coming back in the picture. We see the Queen of Pentacles, that's maturity and grounding and stability coming back in. We need to address all these emotions if we want that. We need to shed the load here that we have been holding on to for quite some time. And this goes out to both the groups that I'm connecting to, those who are parents where the kids are involved, and those who are in the relationship but don't know where it's moving further, or one of the partners in the relationship is kind of being pushy because he or she wants to take this relationship a step further, and maybe the other partner is not yet ready. Just because they're not ready to take it further does not mean that there is no love. But because we are not talking about it, that is how we are feeling. Once we talk about it, we would be able to figure out as to what is happening, why we have been feeling like that. If we can work on our stability, that Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles together, and we can then refocus on ourselves, on this relationship, on this connection, on how to take it further. Look, 10 of Swords. This is finally, after 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, we are getting that 10 of Swords. It is finally leaving that pain behind. This is dropping that pain, dropping that sense of lack, that insecurity that we have been feeling, and focus on our long-term goals, on our long-term stability with that Knight of Pentacles that I see there. All right. What do we have? Hermit. Look. This is going within and doing the introspection and figuring out what's not been working for us and what has been kind of toxic for us, and clearing that out of our way. Gaining that insight, I hear. With the Hangman, yes, with the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. You guys truly want to work for your long-term stability, foundations coming in again with that Knight of Pentacles. This is for your long-term future. It is leaving you exhausted. I understand that. However, it's also giving you a very deeper insight with that 8 of Pentacles, Hangman, and the Hermit. This is all about gaining that insight. What's working for you guys, what's not working for you guys. Having that heart-to-heart conversation is going to untangle a lot of knots that you have had in your heart and in your head because you guys have not been talking. We need to do that. We need to do that, and you would be able to realize that it was worth it. It was worth fighting for this. It was worth fighting for this connection. It was knowing that you guys are on the same team in itself is going to resolve a lot of problems, because it seems like suddenly A and B have become A versus B, and we don't want that, do we? Nuh-uh. I'm telling you, this is giving me again and again the feeling that there is a couple that I'm connecting with, parents who have this issue with raising kids. It's not easy. It is tiring. Trust me on that. I know. But it's worth it, loves. By the way, we have 999, so please look into that as well. We have 8, 9, 10, so that's good. We have progression, things kind of wrapping up. We are gonna move, and we have 10, 10 and 2, 2, so 22, 10, 10 and 999. Please do look into these numbers, these angel numbers. You might get a deeper insight. And now let's jump into the final guidance message. Yeah, you'll be able to drop this burden. Whatever that has been such a big load on your heart and on your soul, you'll be able to figure it out and have a new approach towards how to deal with whatever you are dealing with. Look, manifestation, Gaia, Mother Earth coming in to help you. This is all about manifesting a beautiful, brighter future. Gaia is the mother of all things, the feminine creator of the universe. Also, the personification of the earth and all that is material or has less form. According to myth, she is wide-bosomed, fecund and benevolent, and this leads to the meaning of the card you have chosen. The energy around you now is rich with the potential for manifestation, because Gaia could also create anything from a lover to oceans and mountains, and so too can you. Yes, you can. Science tells us that we are not in a shrinking universe, we are in an expanding one. This is becoming and growing, and all you have to do is harness the growth. Exactly. You guys are gonna move, whether it is the relationship that is having a hiccupy phase and moving towards a much stabilized, much open, moving towards a much stable and a sensitized phase in your relationship, or whether it is being new parents and learning, and with that growing together. Life has a spontaneous chance mechanism that will fill space, and intentions can spawn productivity. Earthly possessions are brought into existence by thought and sheer willpower. When we are determined to reach for something and believe we can do it, we do it. By thinking about something with passion, you can now create it just as Gaia did. So, guys, believe in yourself and open up your heart and leave the egos aside, and all's gonna be okay. And on that note, I'm gonna take your leave. I thank you all for joining me. It's a wrap. Namaste from the land of gods.